Hey folks, Species7 here. Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, thanks so much for stopping by. Feel free to subscribe. Anyway, we are here with Farm Sim 15, and I have another map review for you today. This is Haywire Ranch, an American map. Ooh, there's a clue. And nice little map. A couple of things I find a little odd. I do have the animation map door trigger loaded, but both on vehicle and on foot for some odd reason. Maybe they forgot to do this one, but I would kind of think those doors would open. Of course, there's also a different map trigger, and that might explain it. But anyway, we have, this is your spawn point. With, I take it this would be your house, and you got a cornfield up there and all the way around the back. And a beautiful little water feature over here. Really quite nice, actually. Rather splendid with our perfect purple pickup. As you can see, the soil mod is included, and well, there you go. Pesticide, 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 pesticide. Yeah, indeed. We do get equipped for soil mod. Other than that, though, your spawn point doesn't really put you on sort of a main farm by any means. There's, well, let's have a look at a few things here. Yeah, okay. First of all, if we look at our map, I'm sorry, let's go to the beginning. Here we are. Standard crops, standard animals. Compost is included, however, and silage. So we got the biogas plant with silage. We got the cereal Prem C, not sure what the heck that is. Basically buys all your grains. We've got the cotton gin, which buys apparently nothing. We've got Hanson's, which buys everything. And we've got the Rifeson, which also buys everything. Train depot to take your potatoes, and that covers it. So not a whole bunch of different places, but that's fine. $23 for eggs. Well, it's hardly worth having chickens. Here's a little bit of a look at the map. As you can see, not exactly worker-friendly fields, but hey, that's just fine. It also doesn't show that you do or do not own fields. So I guess we will, at this point, make the assumption that we actually own all of the fields. If we look, we can see that we got a couple of big grass meadows that are ready to go. And we've got a cornfield, which is not quite ready. And yes, that does bring us to the standard critters. As I said, I bought 15 of each just so we could see where they live. I don't believe there are missions or gold coins. If we have a look at the big map, we can see there's, well, a little bit in the way of errors here, I think. Like, I really don't believe that our sheep, well, I suppose we can go and have a look. But according to this, our sheep are somewhere on the other side of this mountain. And I'm going to pretty much bet that, oh, well, that's a little weird. I'm not sure how you'd get there. But there is something way off in that direction, I'll give you that. Alright, well, we'll, as you can see, there's certainly no road heading off that way. Interesting. But yeah, according to this, that's where our sheep are. So let's head back down here and have a little wander around, shall we? As I said, I do have my perfect purple pickup to take us for a little jaunt about the map. So let's do so. Alrighty. And oot we go. Oh, that's something I did want to have a little look at. If we look at our garage, now they gave us just a field of corn to harvest. And yeah, I don't know why maps like to do that. I guess they want you to get into some debt right off the bat, because obviously we need some way to harvest that corn. And with nothing else in the ground, it's not like you're going to, harvest something else and sell it and buy a corn header. Not likely. Alrighty. So anyway, not a big knigget at all. Coming out of here we have... Well, that's sort of interesting. That might possibly be a tip point. Although I really have my doubts. The reason I think it might be, though, is because there's sort of a one in and a one out kind of deal. But there you go. Beyond that, I'm not convinced. And over here we have... Again, I don't seem to get any sort of map door trigger indicator or anything like that. So, but you can simply, right in, right out. Alright. Not sure if the map author maybe just didn't want to add all of those triggers in to sort of confuse the situation. That appears to be calc, but I guess if you're running soil mod, you don't run GMK, so now I'm just curious, are we going to get a change out here? Apparently the entire map is the same. Alright, well, that's okay. Now, right across from our spawn point, we have perhaps a sell point for hay, by the look of it. If not a sell point, certainly a storage area for hay. So one would assume that would be a sell point. Whoops. About to go the only way where there isn't anything. Alright. Over here we have crop production services. Wasn't that interesting? Whoa. That's kind of an odd looking animal. Anhydrous ammonia. Really? What on earth would you use that volume of anhydrous ammonia? No idea. Not unusual. Well, there's our harvester. There's one thing I did notice is it chose rather, well, shall we just say odd spots to leave the equipment. I.e., there is a plow sitting over there in the middle of the road. And although these tractors are off the road and the weights are somehow in the middle of the field, further on somewhere there is actually another tractor in the middle of the road with a cultivator on the back. So, interesting. Is this, No, it's not. Okay, I would have thought that was a silage bunker, but apparently not. Alright. So, I definitely see a fill point. And apparently another one there, but I don't really see anywhere to tip, so this may just simply be a display thing. It's not labeled on the map, and it wasn't shown as being a market point in our info window either. So, it doesn't even show a tip point there, actually. So, let's go and have a little visitation to our chickens. Which, as you can see, are not actually where they're shown on the map. Yeah. Let's try this road. There should be Alright. And again, whatever is supposed to be there for a tip point doesn't actually exist. It's too bad that we're running into so many glitches, because it is quite a pretty map. Well, this may possibly be log sales. But again, I don't see a marked tip point anywhere. Do we assume we just simply dump it here, I guess? Looks reasonable to me. Well, it does say it's wool sales, but those do look more like logs than wool. Over here, we have cow facilities. However, now we do own 15 cows. All I see here is a very, very static facility. Yeah. I don't know where our actual live cows are. So, water and food, as you can see. But, there's a milk machine. Yeah, I don't know. Alright. And do we have anything in the way of liquid and solid manure, or is this just, again, not actually the right thing at all? Oh, here we go. Alright, so here is solid and liquid manure. Okie dokie. I noticed none of the trigger things seem to work. Oh, here we are. There's our silage. And by that, I mean it doesn't tell us what the current amount in our slurry is, etc. Even if it's 0, it usually shows it's 0. Alright, so... yeah, I'm not convinced that's actually the cattle barn. Oh, my. Let's head across back to the road, shall we? Oh my. I'm afraid this is actually just a little bit of a mess, isn't it? Alright. Now we're back at crop production services, so... there's our in the middle of the road plow. Okay, that's straight ahead of us. Old feed mill. Okay, there's a gas station. This is marked as Serial Prem C. And this seems to actually have a proper tip point. Good. So maybe these other things we're looking at, as opposed to actually being, well, shall we say, itsy bitsy mistakesies, are in fact just simply decoratives. Alright, well, we definitely have a drop point, unless I missed it, though. I don't see that. So this is just straight sales then. Alright. Oops. And as I said, right beside it we have our gas station. And no, I don't mean there, the other kind of gas, what you put in your truck. Alrighty. So, what else have we got? We have, apparently, out here, sugar beet, potatoes, and wood chip storage. Although that doesn't show on the mini-map at all. Okay. Interesting. But what I want to have a look at, if we head back up the road. Sure, here we go. Tractor Supply. So there's your shop. This is... no idea. Well, we've got a tip point here. Oh, cotton gin. So, I guess all that is for our bales of wool. And again, did it give me anything here as an indicator of no, yes? Okay. Oh. Alright, so the cotton gin. What else have we got? Well, on the other side, it would appear we have the BGA. Whoops. Silly me, I thought the gate was there. Alright. This all appears to be what you would expect it to be. Okay, you will definitely need a front loader. Here's our pits, here's our scale. Do I weigh 2180? Does this work? No, it does not. Alright, so one more thing we haven't apparently needed to put a trigger in for. Alright. Okay, the cotton gin and Hanson's. As you can see, there is the old feed mill, which is our other sell point. Oh, that scale works. There you go. Grain dump. Dump, 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 dump. Come back out the other side, and 2180. Well, it's good to see my pickup hasn't gained weight in all this time. Lovely. Alright, we have a proper facility there. Like I said, I guess the facilities that are actually meant to do something, do something. The rest of it is just an abundant amount of decorative items, which is fine. That's perfectly fingerly niggle. Okay, that's just a really strange little way to end a 4-lane highway. That's okay. Now, so the old feed mill, the Hansons. What else have we got here? I guess the train depot and the Rifeson is next on our list. So, let's take the hoof ramp. In fact, let's skip the entire off-ramp. Here is our shop. Tractor Supply, as they like to call it. I take it this would be our cells. Oh, maybe not. It's just a fancy painted parking lot. Phew. Alright, hey, look, we can even buy gazebos. Very cool. Alright, some nice detailing here. Seeds, all that. Alrighty. Okay. Yes. Continue straight down here, and it should take us to our last couple of places. Another fueling up point. Alright, this is the actual tractor shop. Or, I guess you wouldn't call it tractor shop. Equipment supply, let's just say. Compound back here. All the usual, buy the stuff, sell the stuff. Use the bank when you realize you got there and you're 100K or so short of what you wanted to buy. And then again, we've got this facility, which we had a look at, I believe. Yeah, this is the one that doesn't actually appear on the map to So this is perhaps our own grain storage. Would that make sense? Whoops. So we seem to have a functional tip point here. And even possibly a pour point. Interesting. And the same house as we spawn at. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Alright, let's head down and check out the train depot in the Rifeson, and then we are, as they say, done. Okay. Again, more anhydrous ammonia. Alright, whatever. What the heck is this? It is simply some blocks of... Oh, that's a nice way to end a map, dude. Wow. It's like the Silent Hill thing or something. Alright, we got a chicken point sale here. So this would be our train depot. Okay, it kind of looks... Yeah, train depot. Now, personally, I'd expect there to be something to do with trains, but, you know, that's just me, and I have all kinds of crazy ideas. Alright, I assume this would be our garden center. And a sawmill. Okay. Is this an actual functional animal? Again, hard to say. It's not like there's any tip points or anything marked. Yeah. So, I didn't actually find our chickens, nor have I actually managed to find our sheep. So, that's a little bit disappointing. Oh, look, there's a deer. Goodle. Okay. Interesting. Little housing complex in here. So, I'm a little bit of a mixed opinion on this. I think that perhaps, just perhaps, mind you, can I get through here, please? Thank you. It still needs a little bit of TLC to actually make it functional. What I just want to do here is see if, by any chance, there's a way to get to that thing that says it's sheep. That is the weirdest little bit of roadway I've seen in a long time, man. Alright, so... Oh, goodness. Oh, look at that. That little tiny orange cone stopped me dead. That's just too cute. Alright. Let's head past the plow and the rest of our equipment. Sorry guys, I just really want to know if there's some way to... And this kind of appears to be... Possibly, you know what I mean? Possibly? Nah. I don't see this as coming to any sort of pass through the mountain, do you? No. Well, that's really unfortunate. Because I was kind of hoping we could get to the sheep. You know? So if we don't fall through the ground here, guys, I want to see what we got going on. Because there's a whole new farm over here. Alright, it is actually our sheep. Wow. And they are apparently producing wool. Alright, these are just a bunch of assets all dumped into one place. Buildings and all kinds of bits and pieces. Hey, here's an extra scale. It even works. Alright. Well, I think we can say, guys, that... whoa. We either need to keep our eyes open for a new version of this. Well, my sheep might be out here, but they're somewhere. Oh, they're still way the heck over there. Okay, I didn't go to the right place. My fault. Yeah, I think we can safely say that Haywire Ranch is a little bit haywire. Hey, maybe that's why he called it. Oh, look. Gold coin. I was wrong. There is a gold coin on the map. So, yeah, I'm not driving over that thing, thanks. I just want to have a look. See if my poor sheep are out here in the middle of nowhere. People requiring mines want to know. Oh, hey, can I buy this? So, no, my sheep aren't here, guys. Oh, wait, yes, they are. Oh, there they are. It's my sheep. Hello. Oh, you poor things. Yeah, I'm afraid we're going to have to look at... Now, I have no other maps. This was a perfectly clean install, so we can't go with that sort of thing. So there you go, guys. Haywire Ranch. I'm not sure what part of the universe my chickens are floating around in. I feel bad for them. But that's been our review. I really wish I could have brought you better, guys. But every once in a while, we do... Sure. Look at that. We now own all of this. Every once in a while. And if it saves somebody the download for now, well, so be it. If you enjoyed the episode, please hit the like button, guys. It really helps out the channel. I'm going to get out of here before those poor sheep make me cry. Feel free to share, favorite, all those YouTube-y things. This is MinceBC7 having a look at Haywire Ranch. Rather unsuccessfully, unfortunately, on Farm Sim 15. Let's get back to the reality side of the map. There we go. Take care of each other, folks. Ciao for now.